write it down right here. All right. So we are streaming live right now. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's get it right here and let's go. So we are here. Today we are going to be looking at okay. So this is Jivan FX right here on YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, regardless of where you are going to be watching this recorded stream. Alright, so I quickly want to talk about today is going to be how to micromanage the charts on the higher time frame, the daily time frame. So how can we today or at any given time, how can we micromanage the charts and look for trading opportunities on the smaller time frame? And that is what I'm going to be showing to you guys today. Oh, I think I deleted something. Okay, it's supposed to be there. All right, so if you are wondering what is micromanaging the chart, maybe some of us might not be able to, probably we might have not heard such statements, you know, in the financial market, I mean the forex specifically. But we already know long term, short term, okay? We maybe some of us know long term view and short term view. So I'm going to quickly touch on that right here, okay? So if we look at what currency pair do I want to use? Okay, let's say for example the famous guy Euro USD. Everybody like Euro USD. So quickly, this is the monthly charts right here on Euro USD. So the long-term view, is usually based on the monthly bands, monthly resistance bands. I've always talked about this monthly support band area. Right, that is the long-term view. So the long-term view, the market is going to fall down from the monthly resistance band area, and we're expecting price to fall down to this area and later on in the future goes back up. All right, so that's talking about the long-term view. Now what about, oh, this is AUD USD. I was meant to go to Euro USD. All right, so this is the monthly bands area, this is the monthly support and monthly resistance band area. So monthly support and resistance bands are not lines, they are areas. All right guys, they are areas. Okay, so they are areas in the sense that the market can hit those areas multiple times. Right, so in this case we can clearly see that the market made a support, I mean resistance here, and went down, support, went up, maintaining that same level of resistance, even, and now we're expecting price to come down and later on in the future goes up. Right, so even when we have these breakouts right here, okay, now what are we going to do in this scenario? So we know that the long-term view based on the monthly band, okay, is up. Right, the long-term view is up. All right, so if the long-term view is up, what is the short-term view? So how do we, because we have a short-term downtrend, like short-term trend, and we also have market structure trend. For example, now this is a market structure trend. All right, the market making higher highs here, higher highs like extension retracement, extension retracement, extension, all right, retracement and extension. So this is market structure trend. You can say down market structure trend. All right, that is another vocabulary we can use for it. All right, now in this case, we know we have a short-term downtrend also, or short-term uptrend. So we have in this scenario here, we have the market making there is no higher high here, but let's say for example we have a lower lows back in time, lower highs, and we have a lower low. So this is referred to as short-term downtrend, right? Just like we have a down market wave or down market structure trend. Okay, and also we can see the trend line is still confirming the trend, the short-term downtrend. This trend line is still confirming the short-term downtrend. All right, not this particular one, not the black one. Okay, the red one. The red one is still confirming the downtrend. All right, so we have a short-term downtrend, just like we have a down market structure trend. We also have a short-term downtrend. All right, or short-term trend. Now, the long-term view is always based on the monthly resistance band or monthly support band, depending on the direction the market is facing at the time and where the market is coming from. Now, in this scenario, the long-term view is going to be market is going to fall to the downside. So, what would be the short-term view? Now, I'm using this example now from the monthly time frame. So, the short-term view on the Monday time frame, now the market short-term trend is down. Okay, this is not an uptrend that we want to consider. This is not a short-term uptrend we want to consider. Instead, we want to be looking for a buying opportunity, selling opportunity on the smaller time frame in this scenario, because the short-term trend is still down. All right, now the market current movement is going up like so it was like higher highs, higher low, higher highs, and the market made a lower low. Now, if you look at this movement right here, you'll notice that the market did not make a complete short-term uptrend like higher highs, higher lows, higher high. You know, where we have two highs. We have a center candle that is higher than two candles by the right and two candles by the left. We did not achieve that scenario right here. If we look at this low here, is not lower than this low here. This low is lower than this low, so there is no low here. Instead, so the market did these higher highs, and when we talk about, so when I talk about micromanaging the chart, this is what I mean. So the market started making a higher highs and higher lows right here. Okay, so we made higher highs, higher low, right? It made another higher high here, it made another higher low here, and it made another higher high here. And this higher high is not the normal regular higher high that probably many of you know about. It's, oh, what am I doing? How can I be drawing short-term uptrend in this manner on the monthly time frame? Is not correct. It is true. If we compare it to the way I drew the short-term downtrend right here, this is not correct. It is not the same. They are not, they don't look the same when you talk about short-term trend, right? So this is the way we are taught to look at the short-term trend. Now we have a, excuse me, so we have this high here. This candle is a center candle that is higher than these two candles by the left and these two candles by the right. All right, so that is how we look at a short-term trend. So in this scenario right now, it is nothing like that right here. But talking about micromanaging the chart, this is how you micromanage the chart. If you look at the chart very clearly, the market went up from here. It went up, 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 it went all the way up. If we go to the smaller time frame, we are going to see this short-term uptrend. So one thing I want to pass today that can help us where we are analyzing the market and we can make a proper decision to the direction that the market is going at a particular given time, maybe just for 1 hour, maybe for 2 minutes, maybe for 3 minutes, maybe for 4 hours. This can really help us, and we can do this on the higher time frame, and we can do it on the monthly, weekly, daily. Okay, if we are looking to buy or sell trades on the smaller time frame, we can come to the higher time frame and do this, and we are really going to see that this is how the market works, and this is how I've seen the market work. All right, now right here, right now, I can clearly see that the market made higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And speaking about micromanaging the chart, then the market made the lower low right here. Bam. So after a low, a high must come. Now what makes this a low? Now in this scenario, this is a complete low. Back in time when the market was let me use the replay. Normally I don't like using this replay. So back in time when the market was here, oh okay, here you go. So back in time when the market was like this, okay, I consider this candle as a low, even when I don't have two candles by the right that is higher than this middle candle. I still consider this as a low. Why? Because the low of this candle, okay, is lower than this low of this candle, this red candle here. You see, so the market made a low. So if you go to the smaller time frame, you're going to see that the market made a relevant and important low. Like the market going down like this. So that was what happened right here, and you're going to see it clearly on the weekly time frame and on the daily time frame. So the market made a low. So right now, if we play the market, all right, if we play, all right here, you will see the market. Then it made another candle by the right, and also made another candle by the right again, which is 2, making this one a valid lower low right here. So if we want to look for an opportunity to buy or sell in this scenario, what direction should we be looking for a trade? Is it buy or a sell trade in this scenario? For me, I'll be looking for buying and selling on the 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart. Maybe as a day trader, I'll be looking to buy the market based on micromanaging the chart, and I will also be looking for selling the market, more. I'll sell the market more, I'll risk more, and I'll buy the market and I'll risk less, because I know that from the analysis I've made on the higher time frame, I can clearly see that the market is going to fall, because on the monthly, the short-term downtrend is still very, very much in play. I can clearly see also that the market already retraced, okay, the market already retraced 50% area, and at that level the market is consolidating, and the market made a lower low after this short-term trend higher high. It made a lower low. So for me, I'll be expecting market to sell more than to buy more, and I can clearly see that on the monthly time frame the market has been attempting to break this level of past resistance right here. Okay, so these are the things I'm going to do. I'm going to cross check. The market has been attempting to break to the upside, but it keeps rejecting. So these reasons I have on the monthly time frame, and I can also see that the trend line, all right, is confirming that this trend is still down, and the market structure trend is still down. So these reasons I have in my mind or in my heart that the market is going to go all the way to the downside when it is fully ready. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for a sell opportunity on the smaller time frame, and I will be selling more, risking more, and if I want to buy, I'll buy and risk less. And now let's go to the weekly time frame. All right, so here on the weekly time frame, we can clearly see what I said earlier on the monthly chart. You see the short-term downtrend, the short-term uptrend, right? We can see how clear it was right here back in time. Market making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and now the market made a lower low, right? That is lower than this low. So it means there is the market has switched from uptrend to an upcoming downtrend. All right, to an upcoming downtrend, which is going to happen when the market is ready. We are going to see the massive move to the downside. And as you can see here, back in time on the weekly time frame, you would have been buying, you would have been selling this movement. All this on the smaller time frame, you would have sold this market, this one too, you would have sold this market, and hopefully you should have been in this market right now on the smaller time frame selling Euro USD, just micromanaging the chart. Yeah, so this is how you micromanage the chart and you trade accordingly. All right, this is how you micromanage the chart from the higher time frame. And if we go to the daily, so even on the weekly time frame, before we go to the daily quickly, all right, when this market was making higher highs on the monthly, the market here, speaking about micromanaging the chart also, you guys can see right here that the market at this level made another higher high, short-term uptrend, right? Speaking about micromanaging the chart. So at this point in time, when the market made this short-term uptrend, if you go to the daily right now, we are going to see this short-term uptrend. So I'm going to take this green line off and leave this. Let me change this one to green also so it can be clear. So this short-term uptrend back in time on the daily, on the weekly time frame, we would have seen when this low was taken out. When the market here, okay, close body candle below here, that was a signal for a sell. So if, for example, maybe for any reason we did not sell the market, or this market we did not sell, okay, which is not a problem, there's no right or wrong. For any reason we did not sell, we should have been selling this market from here all the way down to this level before the market started buying to the upside. This would have been a peep for us on the smaller time frame because of micromanaging the chart. Yes, so at this point in time, the market made a short-term uptrend at this video. So this short-term uptrend here, let me look at it. Is it a short-term uptrend that we learned about? Yes, it is a short-term uptrend. So in this level, it is not micromanaging the chart at this level. This is the normal short-term uptrend, right? Already the market is already trending to the upside. So when the market came down to this level and made a low, it also did higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So once the market on the weekly broke this, confirmed short-term uptrend, all right, and we were also having the trend line back in time, and the trend line was also coming all the way from this area too. All right, so once this market took out this low, this is a sell. Yeah, it is a complete sell, and we would have made a lot of pips selling the market from here to this area. Now the same thing we are doing right here, we can also do on the daily time frame. Here back in time on the weekly time frame, let's not forget, after the market took out this low here, right, it started selling. So we can see micromanaging the chart, the market made the lower lows here, lower highs, lower low here, lower high. It did a lower low here, lower high, and it did a lower low. On the daily time frame, we can see the market made a, this is a lower low, lower high, and at the same time, sometimes, not all the time, that one particular candle can make a low and a high. On the higher time frame, if we go to the smaller time frame, we are going to see it. All right, one candle can make a low and a high at the same time on the smaller time frame. For example, this candle, it made a low and a high. All right, if we go to the daily, we are going to spot it. And let's go to the daily and see what I'm talking about, if what I'm talking about is true. It was a weekly candle, right? So this is it. It made a high here, all right, and it made a low here. So that's what I'm talking about. All right, that one weekly candle did that. Okay, so sometimes you can micromanage the chart in that manner, but not all the time. The market will give you that sign. All right, right here, as you can see. So once this candle here, I'm going to show you guys something today. Once this candle make this high here, that is higher than this high, that was the difference, number one. So once this candle closes like this for the week, many people might thought maybe the market might still go more down, but let's not forget there was a bullish pressure at this area, and the candle make a bullish candlestick pattern or bullish engulfing that engulfed this candle, and that was a game changer for a buy, because right now the market is no longer in a downtrend anymore. At that moment in time, the trend changed. All right, and there was a trend line to back in time, and as you can see, this candle crushed the trend line. After this candle here make this higher high that is higher than this high here. Okay, once this high came out, it's higher than this high. When the market was going up again the next other week, like after this candle, we have 1 week and 2 weeks ago, then the market made this high, crush the trend line. That was a signal for buy, and the market did this, and finally the market started pushing up again, and that would have been us buying this short-term uptrend at this level, and would have also make a lot of pips because of understanding how to micromanage the chart. And my friends, this is what we can do on all time frames, but it's better to micromanage the chart on the higher time frame, because we are going to be looking for a trading opportunity on the smaller time frame, so we can always make this micromanaging of the chart on the higher time frame, so that we can better look for a good opportunity on the smaller time frames. And it is just like that. It's just like that, you know. So at this junction too, we can clearly see what happened back here on the weekly time frame. So the market did higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows right here. And if we take this high from here, this low right here at this level, higher highs, higher lows, and higher high. All right, what happened? The market made the low. This week right here is lower than this body candle, and that was another change of this short-term trend, and the market started falling and falling, and finally it broke this relevant, you know, short-term uptrend low. But when you talk about micromanaging the chart, the market already first gave us a signal when it broke this candle low at this point in time, because the short-term trend has already happened, you know, on the daily time frame. So this is the weekly time frame, and we would have also sell and make profit at this level, and probably would have also continued to this level before, you know, buying the short-term uptrend, or better still, look for a sell opportunity. And on the weekly time frame, look at the market. It was making higher highs, higher low, higher highs right here, higher high right now. This is the weekly time frame. So for me, already in my own, I will be looking for a selling opportunity. Why? because the market made a high, higher low, higher high, and right now this candle right here already took out this low. Yes, speaking about micromanaging the chart. So like I said, I'm going to risk more if I want to sell, because the monthly is telling me that the market, the short-term trend is down. Right now, for this week, if you would have analyzed the market very well, you would have bought this market on the smaller time frame. Why? Because talking about short-term, long-term view and short-term view, we already know, like I said, we use the monthly support or resistance band area to determine the long-term view. All right, and we use the current trend, that means the short-term trend of the market. Where is the market on the short-term trend? We use it to identify the short-term view. So when this market was going up, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, okay, and this candle closes at this level 2 weeks ago, you would have predicted short for the week. Why? Because the market made a high. So this is the current market. So the short-term view is going to be down. After the market made a high, after a high, a low should come. All right, and it's the same thing with this guy right now. So the short-term trend previously was up. Right, we have the trend line, and the market broke the trend line, and it fell to the downside to make a low. So last week, this was where we have the market. So what would have been my analysis for the week? My analysis would have been buy. Why? Because the short-term trend that was up previously is no longer up. The market has made a low, so the current trend is down. So if the short-term trend now has changed from up to down, what would be the short-term view? So the short-term view is not going to be the market is going to fall. The short-term view is going to be that the market is going to buy. And my friends, this would have been a lot of peep for you on the 1 hour chart, 4 hour, 15-minute chart, because you understand very well, as a smart analyst, you understand how to micromanage the chart. And no doubt you can clearly see that the market also came to a level of what? Of support. As you can see, the market broke out, came back to retest, and is buying. And we can also see that the market bullish pressure was on the wick, and when the market open tries to sell, and now it pushed up, and that is a predicted movement, my friends, all around the world. All right, and you can do just exactly on the daily time frame, which is no brainer. For me, it's no brainer, and that's why I decided to bring this information to you guys, so you guys can better understand how to micromanage your chart. Okay, so hopefully this is educational information that I'm sharing with you guys. So henceforth, you want to beginning to micromanage your chart on the smaller time frame, and look on the higher time frame, and look for a trading opportunity on the smaller time frame. And believe me, if you continue to do that, the way you're going to be analyzing your chart before you decide to trade is going to completely change your way of trading or your way of analysis. All right guys, so this is what I want to share with you guys today. If you like this video, please subscribe, like and share, and please leave a comment for me so that I can better know what next to create for you guys. All right, I appreciate you guys. You guys want to take care and enjoy the rest of your trading week, and hopefully I'll see you soon.